That should have been a good indicator we didn't hit record. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything Carnival cruising related. My name is Trevor Shelby, and joining me on this crazy, kooky, crazy world of cruising are my good friends, Thomas, Kennedy, and Reese Schrimsher.
Yo, what up? Do. God,
there you go. I remembered to hit stop that time.
Well, I mean, you forgot to hit record the first time.
Oh, I was going to say, should we bring up to the fans that we recorded we did an entire episode and didn't record it?
Entire episode. That was actually
that was a rehearsal.
Rehearsal, yes, dress rehearsal, guys. So that's very exciting. We did that. I'm glad we did because now I feel like we're a lot more prepared
and a lot less editing on your part.
A lot less editing, guys. So we are so prepared. I feel like we were more prepared than a friend of ours that actually tried to go on a cruise recently.
Oh,
yeah, Mr. Kennedy, why don't you take us right into that story?
They're on the cruise right now.
Well, yeah.
But they're less happy for it.
Less happy.
I mean, so medical cannabis is legal in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
She packed a cart a THC cart in her checked luggage and in her carry-on, and rather large bag of gummies in her carry-on and in her checked luggage, and got on the Dream, and drug dogs found it. So they gave her a choice of either going to customs and not getting on the ship, or throwing them away and getting on the ship. So as she was being escorted to customs, she gave them her stash, and she got on the ship. But that just shows how much they are actually serious about this.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Now, do you think, this is just me wondering, do you think, because she had it both, or they did, I keep saying I guess you said the two, but anyways, they had it in their carry-on luggage and in their check luggage. Do you think that when they found it on the carry-on luggage that they went and then checked the check luggage, or do you think they found both with two sets of dogs?
I think they found both.
Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. It just shows how much they're actually doing right now.
They didn't go into details on their post, but yeah, I think they found. All I know is that they did know about the carry-on. Or the not the carry on, the checked. So
yeah. Now, when you brought this up to me earlier, I actually remember there was a video that I saw where, and this has nothing to do with drugs, but it was a dog, a sniffing dog, and it's a dog that looks for accelerants and fires. So just tries to alert on stuff. And they actually, in the video, they actually take an eyedropper and they drop just a little drop of gasoline. And in this one spot in this burned out room, and the dog found it within like 10 seconds. It's wild. So
I'm kind of wondering about the dogs that live on the ship. How many they're catching that didn't get caught in port,
and have they ever been named Cheech and or Chong? So. Or Narc.
Narc. Oh, I know Narc.
Good boy, Narc. Oh, it's really funny. But man, when we went on the Carnival celebration, that was one of the first time I had like the whole asshole pucker time whenever they line you up on the wall and you have to put your bags in front of you. and the dog actually like he walked by my stuff fine, but he like did a double take on Megan's stuff, and I was like, hold up a minute. It's like the last place you're gonna find anything. Oh, it's really funny.
Well, you know, I had the same fear whenever they walk that dog around me, because my roommates have their card and they smoke around me, and I'm like, you know, I smell like weed all the time.
Yeah. Wow.
So, I mean, that's scary.
Yeah.
It's lucky the people that found it weren't like 1980s parents tell them that they have to eat and smoke everything right there. That'd have been too high to get on the ship.
Or 1950s parents that were like, you're going to go insane.
You'll murder people.
Reefer madness.
That's really funny. Oh, man. If that's true, my dad would be considered crazy. So.
Reefer leads to dancing.
Oh, that's really funny.
Not when I smoked it. It just led to me sitting on the couch and becoming like rooted to the couch.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Been there, done that.
Well, I think it's wild, all the things that they're doing now. If you would have told me, like, 5 years ago, Carnival was going to be real proactive on that, it was, especially before COVID, like 2019 was like a kind of a banner year for it, when you get on a cruise and you just smell weed like all over the ship, and it was kind of wild. So I in that aspect, I'm kind of happy they're taking care of stuff, but like I could care less if you're eating a gummy or something like that. Have fun, whatever. Mm-hmm. So as long as I don't have to smell it, so it's whatever.
Live your best life.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring a whole
500 milligrams. I'll see you next week.
Bring a whole tray of brownies. I mean,
yeah, there you go. So too much, man. Too much. Well, we also found out something interesting. Did you know that the Carnival Vista has a celebrity on board? And he's the captain of the ship? It's Bozo the Clown. He's on there, guys. His name's like Claudio Bozo. I didn't know his first name was Claudio. Anyways, if you go to our Facebook page, actually the group, go to facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastways. You go to the group, you might be able to see a photo of him. So
it's Bozo.
No, it's Bozzo. He added a Z for some reason, guys, but it's still pronounced Bozo.
He's Italian. Right? That's what the Z, that's what it is. He's Italian. It's not Bozo.
Not Bozo, not Bazzo. Could it be Bazzo?
No.
Well, since the ship's not shaped like a dingling, it's not Bezos.
Well, there you go. Oh, man. That's the second week in a row we brought up the Dick Rocket.
Wow.
Third time, wink, wink.
Yeah. Wink, wink. A weird deja vu, man. So yeah. And you're right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the second time, Trevor. Good job. It'd be funny is if the cruise ship was shaped that way, very phallic, and it had the smokestacks like rounded at the end. That'd be funny. I stole your joke, man.
I'm okay with it. It's a good joke. I'm glad it got put in.
It was a good joke. I just wanted to keep the jokes that never made it on this episode alive. Oh, it's really funny.
Jeffrey Bezos made it twice in two episodes in a row.
He could sponsor us. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
We'd totally do a whole episode about his yacht. So
is that phallic shape too?
No, unfortunately not. But I don't know, but you know,
Yeah.
it's a boat. Oh,
I had something in my mind to say about that, but I feel like if you guys wanted to sponsor us, I probably shouldn't say it.
What, when he's on board, there's a dickhead on there.
Exactly.
Oh, it's really funny.
Woo, we're right here, buddy. We're right here.
I know, right?
So instead of like the funnel head dude from Carnival, it's a dickhead.
Yeah. Oh, that's great, man. He did take Shatner to space. You know, you gotta give him props there.
He took a 90-year-old man to space.
Could be considered attempted murder. But you know, I wasn't worried for a minute because Shatner's that dude, man. You can't, you know,
Shatner's gonna
die going into space.
Shatner's gonna outlive the rest of the original cast.
I don't know if that's true or not, but we will see. I don't know.
I mean, he's
not looking too great lately, according to you last week.
Yeah, he is in a wheelchair now, you know. Takai is still like sword fighting and crap. So
yeah,
I'm trying weird food. God, I love that guy.
Yeah, he is great. It's like a national treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
So yeah. So, anyways. What else do we want to talk about, guys? Hey, I know. Let's talk about the hidden benefits that Carnival has. I bet you guys have never heard about this before.
No,
pretty news to me.
Not even in the episode, the full episode we didn't record.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I do remember us recording an episode, and this is interesting, about Carnival benefits, and guess what we didn't include?
That
were these benefits, guys. These secret benefits. Okay, so whenever you are on your milestone cruise, it's going to be your 25th cruise, your 50th cruise, your 75th cruise, and your 100th cruise. We know you're all going to get there. Did you know that you get a special discount for those cruises? This is going to include for you and the person going with you, and that's going to be 25% off of the cruise on the 25th cruise. It's going to be 50% off for the 50th cruise. On the 75th cruise, it's 75% off, and you get a free cruise on your 100th. This is 100% off. But I'm sure you're paying taxes and port fees, but you know.
Whenever you first sent me that, I was looking at it and I thought it said days instead of cruises, because I thought it would like match up with when you go from red to gold. Yeah. And the only reason I ran into this stuff is I was looking into Carnival benefits and complaining about them, of course, and I was looking stuff up and I ran into this, and it was actually on a Facebook post where somebody was talking about it. I think they hit their 25th cruise or whatever. And they, like, a lot of people in this group were like, I had no clue about this. So I was like, no way, that's not real. And I looked it up. I go, it's real. So there you go. Oh, not too bad though, really. Yeah. I think I'm on number 12 right now.
Yeah,
so
I'm on there. My next cruise will be 14. Did you know that? So
so you're halfway there, over halfway there.
Yeah, over halfway. Brees, you are closer than most that haven't cruised.
So closer than most toddlers.
You're one step there, but
hold on.
You're going to get there closer.
I got to do some quick research. Keep talking.
Okay, we'll keep talking. So, anyways, so did you know that the Carnival celebration, its karaoke might be shutting down because Reese did such a good job that they were like, that he was that amazing. I'm terrible at this whole stretching things, guys. I'm just making things up. You just call me Island Time.
I am closer than those with aquaphobia. Okay, now what were you talking about with the karaoke?
I was making stuff up. You shouldn't have ran over your joke.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't have stuff up. You can call me Island Time.
I didn't have aquaphobia in the bag. I had to research it. I was hoping it was going to be something called something cooler than aquaphobia.
Is
could have
like
guessed that one.
Just the fear of water?
It is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
No, it's fear of the band Aqua. So anytime Barbie Girl comes on, they're like, ah!
I do that anyway.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
I'm a party girl. Oh, now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Damn it. Oh, anyways, so
you know what else will be stuck in your head?
I don't know. I don't have a segue to our next segment. Mr. Kennedy, didn't you have something you wanted to bring up on this particular episode that you haven't brought up before in the past? Just a few minutes ago?
Something about river cruises, I think maybe.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, the river, the brawl in Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
Which was like a riverboat security guard gets into a brawl with these white dudes.
Okay.
Who try to beat him up, and it turns into a WWE style rumble with a guy beating someone with a chair, and RKO's out of nowhere, and
this happened recently.
Stunners. This happened last week.
Oh my God! So did SummerSlam. That maybe this was like in conjunction with SummerSlam.
I mean, it was amazing.
Or Bash at the Beach.
Bash on the pier.
Yeah, Bash on the pier, man. Oh wow!
One of the guys, who was helping out the security guard, trying to save him from getting his butt kicked, jumped off the ship and swam to the pier because it was like a little riverboat thing, you know. And he jumps off, swims about 100 yards, gets out and starts wailing on people. It's the biggest meme on TikTok right now. All sorts of people are walking around with chairs now.
There's a bunch of people fighting.
A bunch of people fighting, and they're in an argument, and then they pull out a chair, and they're like, "Oh wait, I'm sorry."
So, now there was another topic as well, something that had you quite agitated.
Stupid people wanting to pay for pizza.
It's an agitator.
Oh my God.
Wow. A washing machine. I had this prepared, guys. It is a washing machine agitator.
Your jokes just keep getting better and better.
I've been studying from Carrot Top.
At least you aren't pulling out like Gallagher.
No, it broke, and so I was ordering the replacement piece earlier.
So Royal is, as you put it, surveying their customers, seeing if they would be willing to pay for pizza. I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to pay for pizza on a cruise.
Yeah, no.
No. And if Royal is anything like my employer who gives out employee surveys to see what they can do better, they're not going to go by what the people tell them. They're going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
And they're going to go ahead and have people pay for their pizza, which means that Carnival and everyone else is going to follow suit. Because when one cruise line does it, all the others follow.
Well, I thought this is a pretty telling sign right here. So you posted it 22 hours ago in the Facebook group. You said, in light of the possible Royal Caribbean surcharge on pizza, would you pay for pizza on a cruise? Out of 24 votes, 100%.
No, they would not.
No.
But I agree with Gary with the delivery to these certain areas.
Yeah, Gary did mention that he would have it delivered, which you've done before in the past. Yeah. I would do that as well if I was like watching a movie. I would totally have it delivered straight to me. That would be fine.
Yeah.
But that's really fun. And, you know, a lot of people were saying no. Like Laura said, this is a deal breaker for me. Trixie said, especially not royal pizza, not a fan. Crust is like cardboard to me. So very interesting there.
And you know, Ship Life said that Royals Pizza is like the very bottom, very last place cruise pizza of any cruise line.
Now, I don't really think we have much to worry about for Carnival, but you know, if they do see that like other cruise lines are charging for pizza, they may be like, you know, maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt they would go that way.
I mean, he did put Carnival's pizza, well, the older ships, the pirate pizza, at second place.
Yeah.
So
I liked Miami Slice, you know, despite their stealing of the name from Miami Slice in Miami. So
well, you know, I mean, they drive by it every day.
Yeah.
You know? So it just
down the road.
It just happened to, you know, they were thinking of names they could name the pizza and, hey, Miami Slice, and they did, you know, they thought it was an air of brilliance, but it wasn't.
I just had an original idea that I just saw.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, well, this was great, guys. Do we have anything else to cover? This episode got short.
I don't think so.
I have
what you got,
short announcement type of thing.
What is it?
It's TB something or another. I
tuberculosis.
Yes, it's tuberculosis. I finished my stand-up set and got the go ahead and okay from my manager and the guy that runs the stand-up comedy show at my work. So I'm actually going to try stand-up comedy for the first time. I will let everybody know when exactly it is going to happen. That way, if any of our listeners are in Oklahoma or going to be in Oklahoma or want to make a trip just to see me make a fool of myself, yeah, I'm gonna give it a go.
There you go. Is this is for everybody, including us?
Yeah. You guys are gonna get the invite. I mean, you won't come to my karaoke shows, so you know I don't have high hopes.
But if I were to show up,
I live 2.5 hours away.
I know you do, Buddha.
Say the jokes.
Oh no spoilers. No spoilers.
Oh, so you can't record it?
Oh, you can record it while you're there.
Oh, okay, good deal.
No spoilers right now.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't mean say the jokes now. But, you know, you are the funny one. So
I suppose it
makes sense. So but
I feel like
everything, guys. So as my dad would say. Oh. Anyways. Well.
Oh, hey, is there anybody that's might have hit us up on a certain program that has to do with fish? No, wait, pipe, not pike. Sorry. That has to do with pipes.
Yeah. Yeah, on cigarsmoking.com. No, I'm kidding. Speakpipe.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We did get a very, very special message, and what was concerning. So, Reese, you don't know this guy. His name is Ted. He's banned from everything Carnival Cruising Podcastaways and Morning Brews and Cruise News. He is completely banned from all podcasts and platforms because we don't like him, because he talks about one obscure cruise line that makes no sense. Anyways, I was really worried because when they filled out their name on here, it said Ted. No, I mean Tom. So I was like, oh, thank God it's not Ted. So anyways, let's see what Tom has to say.
Yeah, this is Tom. Yeah, Tom. And I was just curious if you knew anything about Windstar Cruises.
What?
I've been trying to find the information.
That's what Ted wants to know.
I just can't really find too much about it. But I'd like to know something. Thank you.
There's a reason, sir. If Tom, if that's your real name, Ted. I know that voice anywhere. Sounds a little bit like Gary, but gravelier.
A little bit like Gary, but gravelier.
Yeah. I'm on to you, Ted. And wants to know more about Windstar cruises. Yeah, you don't know why it's so windy? Yeah, it's gross. You want me to tell you? It's gross because they're farting. So there. I don't know, guys. He wants to know more about Windstar on the Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. So I don't know, man.
He sounded a little bit like James Stewart there for a little bit.
He did, actually.
Without the stutter, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. See.
Oh, man. It's really funny. Well, thank you, Tom, for leaving us a message. And if you too would like to leave us a message, go to speakpipe.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. You can go on there, record a wonderful message. We'll play it for everybody, unless your name is Ted. And I'm sorry, better off Ted. So the other part is make sure you go to our Facebook page over at facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We've got the group and we got the page. Join them both. That gets you tier 1 status of the whole group thing. The group thing where we have meetings and chat together. Yeah. No, it's not. We don't call it that. It's a group.
It's a group.
Yeah, remember, we can't call it that anymore. So that's apparently negative.
That's because people didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
I know, but
aim high on those tiers. Tier 5 is hand stuff.
Yeah, see, there you go. We should have picked a better flavor of the Kool-Aid, honestly. Watermelon just wasn't doing it for folks. So,
well, I told you get grape.
Hey, it was on sale. Okay, it was on sale. It's what we could afford from the $1 we got from the other page. So, but yeah, anyways, just know that you are unique, you are special, and you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
Save the foosball tables. Bye-bye.
See ya.